Hello, my beautiful artist. It's Miss Weldon making art from my home so that I can show you how to make art from your home. Since it's spring and the trees are starting to grow beautiful green leaves and flowers are going to start coming up soon, the sun is shining more, the birds are chirping, I thought today we could start off our spring with making some beautiful paper butterflies. Here's what you're going to need. 2 pieces of paper. 1, 2. If you don't have blank paper like Miss Weldon, you can always use newspaper or magazines that you cut up. Does not matter. Any kind of paper that you have will work. Second thing you're going to need, pencil. Third thing, scissors. Now, if you don't have any sort of markers or colored pencils or crayons at home, that's totally fine. You can find magazines and newspapers that are a certain color, and that can be the color of your butterfly. But if you have markers, colored pencils, or crayons at home, those will all work. Miss Weldon has markers. For fun, optional, tape. So let's get started. Step 1, take your piece of paper. Now, Miss Weldon's piece of paper is a little bit too big. So what we're going to do is cut it in half. You see how it's big enough for 2 hands to fit on it? We need it a little bit smaller. So we're just going to cut that right in half. Just like this. Step 2. Fold your 2 pieces of paper in half like a taco. Just like this. And if you'll notice, the open part of the taco is where all the good stuff goes. The bottom part of the taco is where your fold is. It's what holds everything together. Find that bottom part of your taco where the fold is, right here. And step 3, take your pencil and draw the wings. Now, you can make 2 different kinds of butterflies. We're going to start with making the more simple kind. And what you do to make this kind of butterfly is you draw a big B right here at the edge of your paper. Just like that. See how that looks just like a B? B for butterfly. Now, if you want to make a more complicated butterfly like this one, you can always go online and look at all different kinds of butterflies. You can look at their wings, their head shapes. There's so many different kinds, there's so many different colors, and they're all so beautiful. So if you want yours to look like a specific butterfly, go ahead and look up videos and pictures. To make a butterfly with a body like this one, start by drawing the body kind of like a little hot dog shape, just like this. Then you're going to add your wings. And again, I suggest looking online to look at all different kinds of butterflies. The bottom wing is always, always, always smaller than the top wing. Bring it back in. There you go. Now we can add a little antenna. Just like that. Step 5, you're ready to cut. So let's get those scissors back out. Let's start from the bottom part of our taco. And when you cut, always line up the blade of your scissors with your line. See how Miss Weldon's scissors are lined up with her line that she drew? Just like that. Perfect. We're going to cut out the other one now. kind of use my hands to move the paper to line up the blade of my scissors with my lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. Art's not about making something perfect, it's just about making something. Now let's cut out that antenna. This is going to be the hard part. You're going to have to go really slow when you cut out this antenna because it's the hardest part to cut out. It's super delicate. And if you're not super gentle and slow, you might rip those antennas right off by accident. You can keep these if you want. You can sort of see the shape of your butterfly when you open them up. I'm going to just set them to the side right now. All right, for the next step, you're going to need your scratch piece of paper. All right, step 6, let's do it. Take that butterfly and whatever you have at home to color it, and go to town. I like to use 2 different colors. One for the outline of the wings and the body, which goes right there on your fold in the middle, and then another for the inside of the wings. But you can do whatever you want. Don't forget the back. Let's go back in with our pink now. Body. Beautiful butterfly. Cute. And that's how you make your simple butterfly. Let's not forget though about the more complicated one we made with the body. Let's get that one colored in too. Same thing. I'm going to use 2 different colors, maybe a 3rd color to do some designs and patterns. I always color the antennas the same color I color the body. But again, you can do whatever you want. It's your butterfly. Drawing where that wing comes back into its body. Add a few more little designs here on our sides. Maybe a circle or 2 if you're feeling fancy. And if you want to follow how a butterfly's wings actually go, I really suggest looking up pictures of butterflies. They have these lines on their wings that look kind of like veins or rivers or mountains. They section off their wings into little window panes almost, like stained glass. Just like that. I'm just kind of making it up, having a little fun with it. Why not add a 3rd color? We're feeling fancy, aren't we? Beautiful. Now let's do the back. Remember to be doing this on your scratch paper. You don't want to be getting stuff on your mom's table, or your grandma's table, or the floor, or anything that somebody might not be too happy with you getting color on. That's why we got the scratch paper. And that's what that means, scratch. It means when you're done with it, it's not the actual art. It's just something that helped you make the art. Put our designs in here. almost forgot these little guys. I did. Let's get a little bright pink going this spring. Get a little fun going here. Nice. Now for our last step, step 7. This is optional. If you want, you guys can just keep these as toys and play with them like this, fluttering around the house. Or you can get your Scotch tape and make a little loop. Connect that tape right to the back of the tape, and it makes kind of a little cylinder, just like that. Take that cylinder, stick it on. Make one more. Stick it right there into the body. Now, if you want to give your butterfly a little depth and dimension, you can fold up those wings a little more so they come off the wall a little bit, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a butterfly installation. Now, what that means is Miss Weldon has been putting butterflies up in her house all over the place. And you can take that tape and just stick it right there to the wall or the fridge or wherever your guardian or parent says that you can stick it. And as you can see, I'm getting my home ready for spring. I hope you guys do the same. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye, my beautiful butterflies, and I'll see you soon.